Hey, good day, everybody. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I know I cannot complain myself. On this video, I will be driving through the city of Lanett, Alabama. Lanett, Alabama is located in Chambers County. It is located in the eastern central part of the state by the Georgia state line. In fact, it is only 3 minutes down the street from West Point, Georgia. So, anyhow, the population here is 6,054 people. As of the 2020 census, the city has been losing people at a rate of 5.7%, which kind of surprises me because this city or town, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't look like a bad place to live. I mean, as I drive through, most or all of your basic amenities are here. And it's only down the street from Valley, Alabama. And further down the street, as I said a minute ago, you got the Georgia state line. And also it's only 10 minutes down the street from Valley. It's only 35 minutes away from Auburn and 46 minutes away from Columbus, Georgia. So there's a lot of larger communities that are within an hour of this city. Now, as I was driving through this city, I mean, I kind of got, to me, driving through this city, it kind of feels like a mixture of small city / suburb. Now, for some of you, 6,000 people will constitute a town, not a city. But to me, this area felt more like a small city / suburban. Now, if you want to live here in Lanett, they got the median home price at $59,800, which honestly, I think that information is way off. I think when they took down that piece of information, either A, they looked at the wrong set of data, or B, they used outdated information. Now, a more realistic price for a house here is, if you want to buy anything that's now there are 1 or 2 houses that are for sale for around that $59,800 mark. However, if you want to buy anything that's half decent, I would look at prices starting at $100,000. To me, $100,000 or more is a more realistic price in which you can expect to spend on housing here in Lanett. Now, another thing that surprises me about this town is the crime. I mean, crime here is way higher than what I would have anticipated. And for my crime data, I went to betterplaces.com. And the way they do crime data on that particular website is they use a point system when measuring crime. 1 point means that the area is next to no crime at all. As for 100 means the area is most likely crime infested. So with the point system keeping in mind the point system, the violent, the average violent crime in the United States is going to be 22.7. Now in Lanett, the violent crime is 65.7. And remind you, this is using a 100-point system. Now your property crime, the U.S. average is 35.4. In Lanett, property crime is 95.2. So the crime in this area appears to be extremely high, which surprises me because as I drive through the area, it doesn't look like it. But I guess looks could be deceiving. And I apologize for the glare, but at the time of the day I took the video, the sun was in a position to where there was nothing I could do about the glare. In order to get to some of the places I needed to get to so I can record, I had to go through the glare. So my apologies. Anyways, when it comes to the race division of the city, or the racial makeup rather, you got 35.2% W, 59.8% B, and 3.7% H. Now, as far as as far as it goes for the history of Lanett, Alabama, Lanett, Alabama was first known as Bluffton from 1865 to 1895. It became Lanett in 1895. The name came from textile leader Lafayette Lanier, that is Lanier, and Theodore Bennett, who owned the Lanett cotton mills in town that ran from 1894 to I think 2009, because by 2009 all the cotton mills in the area were all shut down and all the jobs went overseas. Basically, the Lanett cotton mills was a major employer in this town until the jobs were moved overseas, which by 2009, like I just got done saying, all the mills were shut down and all the jobs were out of the area and overseas. So yeah, as I drive through this town, like I said, to me it just seems like a typical small Alabama city. I do get a little bit of suburban vibes because of the main road with all the traffic, at least during the work week. And for those of you that live here, I would love to know what the crime really is. Are the data that I'm reading, is it correct, or is the data that I'm reading off? I would love for someone who knows this area, or for that matter, who knows any of the cities that I record, to leave a more accurate analysis of any type of data that I give on these videos. Because I don't live here. I never lived here. So I'm just going off of the data that I'm reading when I make these videos. But it doesn't seem like a bad place to live. So that I'm just surprised about the crime. I really am. And on that note, I'm not going to keep on mumbling here, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up to help the YouTube algorithm. On that note, everybody have a blessed one.